Hello, my fellow grounder pounders. I'm joined here today by my beautiful girlfriend,
Hello.
and we're going to be taking a look at something really weird. It's called Bitlife on the phone,
Oh, really?
and it's this. You know how sometimes games are just wastes of time?
I guess, yeah.
They can't, just like
Right.
anything can
Okay,
be.
yeah.
This is one of those examples. It's really weird.
You don't
It's
you don't like
kind
it?
of addictive.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't offer a lot, and that's my main problem with
Hmm.
iPhone games is that they don't offer a lot, but they're very addictive if you've only got a little bit of time to play, and that's how everybody kind of views everything is we only have a little bit of time. So I'm going to be playing this game, and I have a character, and their name is Shandis Whaler. Shandice? What is it?
Hmm.
Chandis?
Chandis, I think.
Chandis Whaler. She was just born. She's incredibly happy. She's incredibly healthy. She's incredibly smart, and she's got really good looks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's so she's got a bright future ahead of her.
Mm-hmm.
And something kind of interesting happened when I played this game recently.
Uh-huh.
Um, she had her entire life in front of her.
Uh-huh.
Uh, and then something just I picked her sexuality as bi because I thought, who am I to choose for this person, like what they'll be interested in.
Right.
So then she started dating a female later, because I sent her to the gym to get healthy, and she
Mm-hmm.
saw somebody at the gym and she wanted to date them, and then this message popped up and it said, um, same-sex dating is illegal in Jamaica. And I went, oh, that's,
What?
you know, okay. I guess that's, thank you. But that was a little weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So honestly, I was really kind of blown away by that, but I thought, what's the worst that could happen? And do you want to know what the worst that could happen was?
What?
My character went to jail.
What?
My character was arrested later. And of course, because it's a video game, I thought, oh, well, jail doesn't sound like fun. Why don't I try to escape? And I was in jail for about 20 years. This bright, beautiful girl that had everything going for her was in jail because she just simply dated somebody. And I thought, what, what a weird thing for a game to do. Now, the only reason I'm almost criticizing it or confused by it is because it just comes out of nowhere. It's not like this game is here to try to make a point. It's just kind of here to waste time. I mean, literally, lots of the jobs on here are like exotic dancer, porn writer. They're supposed to be titillating or stupid, I guess,
Right.
to
Right.
to you know to to be out there, etc. But I was really blown away by that. And then when I was finally released from jail, like 20 years later,
Hmm.
I couldn't get any other job. All I could do was become a stripper. And my like bright and talented woman then became like addicted to drugs and died.
What? What kind of game is this? So was it trying to show like I don't know how to take it. Like was it trying to show like how some people are treated when they're different, or was it really against people that
I
are, have
think
different
I
choices?
think it
And
just likes to be outrageous.
wow, it's kind of like
But
there's a difference between being outrageous and being kind of
so I
meanish.
found that very weird.
Very
But
weird.
I think, like most things, this game isn't meant to be taken that seriously. So I think
Weird.
I just need to relax. And but like most iPhone games, what happens is I play these for about
Mm-hmm.
3, 4 hours when you first get them, but then
Mm-hmm.
I've never picked it up since. But for those first 3 and 4 hours, it was really addictive and funny.
Oh, good. Well,
But isn't that the most peculiar thing? Like, that's what stopped me playing it because I went, wow, that's a lot to take in.
mm,
And then recently I was playing it again because I was trying to see if this would be something we could record. And she moved to Egypt with her family. And I thought that's cool.
mm.
That's fun. But then guess what? Same-sex dating is illegal there too.
Okay, this is just weird.
So
Like, why is that even a thing in it? It's just kind of
yeah,
strange.
if they're trying to be outrageous and stuff, I don't know. It's very weird. But I thought you'd have fun with this game. I just thought I'd get that out of the way first.
Hmm.
But what happens is it's a completely text-based adventure, so lots of the fun goes on in your minds.
Oh, that you text and it texts back?
A text-based adventure simply means that it's all written. That's it. It's like old, those books, like choose your own adventure books.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So basically what happens is it's a random generator. And I got a pretty good character for my random generator. She was born a female in Kingston, Jamaica. She was conceived on a camping trip. Her birthday is
Oh,
June 11th,
Jesus.
a Gemini. My name is Chandis Whaler. My father is a Shawnee Whaler, a receptionist. My mother is Shanice Whaler, a Navy enlistee. I have an older brother named Leo. We have a family mutt named Molly. Dr. Wes Taylor said I am not suffering from any conditions. And then look at this. Look at this next one. The leader of Brazil has declared that the Philippines and Nigeria represent an axis of evil.
Oh my god. It's really kind of weird.
After failing to respect its cultural preferences, the Philippines abruptly initiated war. And then do you want to know what the next thing is? I stomped on a random pile of brown mud on the sidewalk. It smelled absolutely horrid. Year 4. I remained calm when my mother took me to the doctor's office to get vaccinated. Year 5. My big brother Leo started elementary school. Ready for this? My father and I had a conversation about why Daddy has so many balloons in his underwear drawer. I don't know. I
What?
don't know. My mother took me to write poems. See, it's supposed to be funny and outrageous,
It
like The
is. It's
Sims,
just, it's a little
and then all of a
weird.
sudden I'm reading about wars and stuff.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like some of the lines in a particular context could be kind of funny or outrageous, but it goes kind of dark though.
Yeah, you think?
We go from being like just kind of funny, outrageous, like the balloons, to like just really dark stuff.
I agree.
Jeez.
So sometimes I just like to think about how much things have changed. And I remember when I was a kid and I had games to play.
Mm.
Um, there was Pokemon, and Pokemon dominated my life when I was about, in third, fourth grade and stuff.
Mm.
And I had this high quality game. But I feel like there are so many low quality games, and you can almost get yourself tricked
Mm.
into thinking that, there's nothing better out there because this new standard of mediocrity has been exposed. But anyway, so I age 11. Oops. I started high school. Yeah, apparently this is what they do in Jamaica. My family mutt died at the age of 13. My big brother Leo graduated from high school. I'm going to have her study harder because I want her to be super smart. Now, what do you want? What job do you want her to have?
What are the choices?
Oh, there's quite a few. But I'm just wondering, like, do you want her to be a doctor? Because literally, she could do anything she wanted. She graduated from high school and she's only like age 14.
Oh, it's a little weird.
It
Okay.
is weird. So, what major in a university do you want her to have? Nursing, psychology, information systems, political science, chemistry, engineering, or history?
Engineering.
Engineering.
Mm.
Apply to university. How will you pay for your university program? Ask my parents, apply for a student loan, or apply for a scholarship.
Scholarship.
Rejected. How will you pay? Apply for a student loan, ask my parents.
Ask my parents.
Gee, thanks. They refuse to pay.
All
What would you
right.
like to do?
I guess I'll go for the loan.
And this is all randomized as far as I can tell. The many different times I've played, sometimes my parents pay and sometimes they don't. One time my dad died, and then my mom paid for college for
Oh
me.
my god, this is so weird.
You are now enrolled in university.
Oh,
Am
nice.
I smart yet? LOL. So, I'm having her study very hard. And then there's this peculiar thing. I like to do the mind and body and have her work out and visit the public library to get really smart. And look, you're tempted to ask a boy from school named Armstrong Miller. He's very handsome, but he's a little crazy. But he's pretty popular. What do you want to
Yes.
do? Teen love. You are now going out with Armstrong Miller.
Wow, things move quickly.
Your father passed away at the age of 56. He died after being bitten by a poisonous spider. Would you like to skip the funeral or attend it?
I think I should attend it.
Fibromyalgia. You have been diagnosed with fibromyalgia. So now I'm gonna go to the doctors, and I'm gonna see whichever doctor I can. And they fixed me. I'm no
Oh, good.
longer suffering from fibromyalgia.
Wow, that's very good.
Isn't it?
Amazing.
So now what we can do, if we'd like, is to go to a freelance gig. Would you like to tutor? I think that'd be fun.
Yes.
All right, what's our rate? 5 through $12 an hour.
Well, let's go with the top.
12. Nobody responded.
Hey, 10 then.
No one responded.
Really? 8.
No one responded.
Okay, I don't want to tutor anymore.
There we go. A hipster named Chic hired you as a tutor for 20 hours. Your hourly wage of $7 per hour. You worked 20 hours and earned 140 bucks.
Jeez.
I'm now going to work out at the gym to get swole. Also, I'm quite depressed. There's these little things right here.
Yeah.
Your happiness meter, your health meter, your smarts meter, and your looks meter. So our looks are through the roof. Our happiness is quite
Duh.
low because of that whole father debacle. Premarital relations. Your boyfriend, Armstrong, says he wants to take your relationship to the next level and begin making love. How will you react?
No.
Not yet. Let's do it. Or he needs to wait until marriage.
Not yet.
You told your boyfriend Armstrong that you were not ready to make love to him yet. He shook his head and walked out of the room.
See ya.
So let's study harder at school, because that's what most kids do.
Yes, of course.
But she's a bookworm, so I'm gonna have her go to the library. That's how she heals.
Nice message about the boyfriend, too.
That's what I'm saying. Isn't this peculiar? Age 17, my big brother Leo started a new position as junior mail carrier for the city of Kingston, Jamaica. I think my big brother Leo is starting to become sexually active.
Oh my God.
Graduated. You graduated from university with an undergrad in engineering. It's time to take your driving test. Will you take it? Take the test? What does this
Yes.
road sign mean? No drifting, no U-turns, or no outlet?
No U-turn.
Too easy. You passed your driving test. Chrysler Pacifica. Now that you've passed your driving test, your mother wants to buy you a 4-year-old brown Chrysler Pacifica. How will you react? Do you accept it gracefully, turn it down, or ask for a more expensive car?
Well, she didn't pay for my college, so I'll take the car.
So we'll ask for a more expensive car. I understood what you meant.
Yeah.
So we asked for a more expensive
No, we don't have to be
car,
greedy. No, we didn't be
and
greedy.
your mother refuses to buy you a more
Mm.
expensive car and tells you it's the Chrysler Pacifica or nothing. What will you do? Make do with the Pacifica or turn it down?
I'm taking the car.
Your mother bought you the 4-year-old Chrysler Pacifica. So now we can go back to our education and we could do graduate school. Would you like to do that?
No, thank you.
No?
No.
What if our mother pays it though?
Yes.
Yeah, let's see if she will. Your mother agreed to pay for graduate school.
Okay, then I'm in.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, this is pretty much the game, and the rest of the game is drenched in sex and like doing naughty stuff on dating apps and weirdness like that. I'm not kidding. I'm not
That
kidding.
is so strange, the whole
It,
thing.
yes, this game is really bizarre, but it can be like just funny and stupid sometimes.
Right.
But then other times it's like making me like go to bed wondering the meaning of life, which is,
I
oh,
understand.
I forgot. You can talk to everybody. So you have to talk to them. And all you have to do really is like have a conversation with everybody once a year. But I always forget to click on it sometimes.
Once a year, that's not bad.
It's not bad at all. But we haven't talked to our boyfriend in years. Would you like to break up with him?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You broke up with your boyfriend Armstrong. Would you like to go on a dating app? Or would
No.
you like to have a hookup to find a one night stand?
Oh my God.
So we're pretty depressed. Let's find a hookup,
Is
okay?
there going out drinking with my friends app?
Sure, sure. Let's see if that's actually an option. So let's see if drinking's an option. We could sue someone. We
No.
could go clubbing.
Okay, let's do that.
Which nightclub will you go to? Atrium, Tanya's Disco, or Club Allegiance?
Gosh. Oh, let's do disco. Sounds like it'd be fun.
Uns, uns, uns. He went to Club Disco. Argument. Another clubber started arguing with you because you made a lewd gesture at her while drunk.
Oh my.
Do you walk away? Do you lunge? Or do you argue back?
Never argue with a drunk person.
So you lunge, right?
Walk away.
We have negative 6,000 as our money right now. So if
Wow.
we get
Maybe you
sick,
should get some work.
if we get
Get a
sick,
job.
there is nothing that we will be able to do. If you look at our schedule, we're pretty stressed. We could join the military. Let's just finish college first and see if we survive. You are suffering from pink eye. That's exactly what I was complaining about. So let's go to the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
You are broke. You don't have enough money. So there's nothing we can do. We could try to sell the car to see if we could fix our pink eye.
No.
The car cost 17,000.
Yeah, no, I think we should keep it.
But okay, all right.
I'm keeping it.
You completed graduate school. What will you do now? Look for a job or take some time off?
Um, Well, I guess take some time off.
Let's take some time off. Let's go use the dating app or hook up or date. What do you want to do?
I guess date.
You've met a guy named Baron Jones. He is incredibly crazy. Ask him on a date.
What are my other options?
This is the guy that popped up.
Well, why do I have to take him just because he popped up? What if I don't want him?
Well, then let's go on the dating app.
All right.
Let's date LD 80 plus and only if they have $100,000 or more, because that would help with our
That would.
situation.
I think that's the right thing to do.
You don't have enough money to use the dating app. All right, let's just hook up then, because we've got nothing else. A dude named Lester Scott asks if he can paint a portrait of your nude body. What will you do? Let him hit or absolutely not?
Absolutely not.
All right. Hook up. You have an opportunity to have a one night stand with a guy named Usain Samuels. What will you do? Let him hit or no, I'm not into that.
Well, just the fact that they say let him hit, I think I must.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were going to say no. I'm sorry. Here, I'll hit that again.
Well,
Uh,
I would say no, but on this game.
you have an opportunity to have a one night stand with a guy named Jamarco Kingston. What will you do? He's not that good looking. Let's find somebody who's super hot. Yeah, let's do this, dude. Let him get it. Things are getting hot with Delmar, and you're thinking about safe sex. What will you do? Make him use a condom or don't use a condom. Things are getting hot. I think we know the answer. You had a one night stand. You immediately got tested for an STD.
Oh my God.
All right,
Did you select not use a condom?
maybe. So, this is our options for a job right now: family physician, junior editor, banker, database administrator, porn cameraman, accountant, porn cameraman, apprentice cameraman, junior financial analyst, assistant principal, school teacher, junior accountant, probationary firefighter, junior chiropractor, junior computer
Oh my
programmer,
God.
junior marine biologist, junior financial advisor, junior stockbroker, archaeologist, junior marine biologist, clerk, tour operator, bartender, real estate agent, receptionist, junior bartender, janitor, apprenticed telemarketer, exotic dancer, deacon, farmer, crew member, apprentice landscaper, retail salesperson, host, food runner, line cook, busser.
Oh my God. The first one was a physician or
Yeah, I don't think I mean, we could try to apply for it, but sometimes you're not
qualified.
qualified for some of these.
All right. Marine biologist.
While being interviewed for the junior marine biologist position at Campbell and Sons, you were asked the following question: which of these are you most passionate about? Porn, new technology, music, or human rights?
Human rights.
Perfect fit. You are now a junior marine biologist.
That was easy.
You are suffering from the swine flu, and you have no money to treat it. Your brother, you're having a squabble. Apologize to him. So I have a poem before we leave. I hope this you were able to understand. Did you know you can also commit crimes in this game?
Wow.
So it's kind of fun because it has that freedom of Sims that you kind of want. You know how
Yes.
during The Sims you kind of are like, just kill that person, or just
I
like, just crazy stuff?
I know, and I realized I was playing more like what I would answer instead of just going with it as if it was the game.
Exactly. And that's really where I think this game could shine because one night I came home after working and I stayed up and I played this until 3 a.m. And, I forgot about life for a while and things were okay. But anyway, um, I have a poem that I'd like to read. Would you like me to read it, or do you think it's not a fit anymore?
No, I think it is.
So, just a tiny little poem. I I thought for a moment, what a mistake. Back to phones to keep me productive. Back to news to keep me sane. Back to socials to keep me from drama. I listened for a moment. What a mistake. Back to talking so I can be heard. Back to chatting so I can be mindful. Back to joking so I can be funny. I cried for a moment. Oh, what a mistake. Back to running. I really don't have time to sit around. Back to posting. I really have so much to say. Back to being happy. I really don't have time for anything else. And that's really it. And do you like that poem?
I do. I just think it's a huge commentary on like where we're all at.
Well, and again, rather than offering some strict guidance, it's more just a reflective outlook on all of us.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not guilty of it either. I recently was up for a very long time, and I was just very sad. And I realized that I didn't want myself to be sad. I wanted to be busy and doing something. And I just thought about that for a moment, and that's what inspired this.
Yeah, no, I think it's we're just all on the sort of hamster wheel. Um, I think a lot of people are just, going through the motions and, you know, using a lot of technology, social media, and, it's got its really good side, but part of it is, I think, in some ways, we've never been so connected, and yet we've never been so disconnected,
It's very true.
you know.
Well, that's all for today, really. It's just to have, we were just having some fun. Now, before we leave, let's see if we can set up a threesome.
Oh my God.
Your boyfriend is not interested in a threesome, and now you've yelled at him. Now Jamar wants to break up. He tells you you're not funny. What will you do? Beg him? Wish him well? Fight him?
Um,
Let's fight him.
yeah, I'd go with that. Yeah.
Try me again. You lunged at your boyfriend, Jamar. You whacked his buttocks. Jamar called the cops. We are now charged with 1 year in prison. Would we like a public defender? I paid $10,000 to get a fancy lawyer to keep us out of jail. See what I'm saying? Things can get rapidly out of control,
Yeah,
which is fun. Thank you
that
so
is
much for
fun.
listening. I'm really glad that you were able to uh, play this game with me and experience it, even if it's not the best, and it's quite just pedestrian.
Yeah, it's a little outrageous, but
It
that's
is.
part of what they're trying to be.
I think so.
Yeah.
I hope you were able to experience something new today,
Always, always with you.
and I uh, hope you enjoyed yourself.
I did,
Would you
thank
like
you.
to sign off?
Yeah, so thank you for showing that to me. I didn't really, I wasn't really familiar with phone games. As you know, I mean, it's no uh, big mystery that I don't play a lot of games or know a lot, but that was cool. So thank you. So please like and subscribe, and we'd love to hear from you, and hope you enjoyed it too.
Thank you so much, and good night.
Good night.